Hello everyone, this is EMA with EMA'S Garden, and as you can see I'm holding in my hand sea moss, and this is the beginning stage when you first receive it, if you're going to be the one that's going to clean it. Okay, so when I say clean it, that means basically you're going to put it over in some water with a little lime and let it sit from 6 to 12 hours, depending on what type. This sea moss does not take a lot of cleaning. You have some that you want to do it for at least 24 hours. But this in particular, and we're going to do a whole subject on that where I'm going to show you different types of sea moss. This is one of your better ones, and so therefore you don't have to do it that long. So hold on, I'm going to bring you back to our next process, which is going to be cleaning it, okay? And clean the sea moss, in addition to how I use it, with alkaline water. So, look at that, isn't that pretty? That's a part of the sea moss. I'll put it over here in this one. The reason I separated them is because I wanted you to see the difference. This is called purple sea moss, in addition to, some people say full spectrum, because when it's full spectrum, what happens is that you have mixtures of purple and green, sometimes brown, it just depends. And this means when you get purple sea moss, it was that the people that went for the sea moss, they dived deep. The deeper you dive, the more colors that you get, because it's down deep under the sea. This is the same as this. It's just that this is a deeper dive. And some people say that it's even richer. And it very well could be true. But just still remember, we still have 92 minerals and vitamins that comes from sea moss: potassium, iodine, just selenium, manganese. All of these different minerals and vitamins are still going to be in your sea moss. It's just that sometimes that the deeper that you dive, the more vitamins they say that is in the sea moss. Personally, it all works the same for me. So this is step 2. We're going to get on and start with step 3. Now we're soaking it, okay? And this, you soak for 6 hours. You see how that looks now? We're going to come back in a second. I'm going to let you see how it's grown. Now your sea moss is alive. Once you put it in water, it becomes alive. Thank you. So we're back, and we're going to show you how the product looks now. You see that? You see how much is drawn? And this is, you gently go through each strand and make sure that there's no ocean on it as you wash it. Okay? No ocean. Isn't that beautiful? No ocean. And this is basically the process that you go through as you clean your moss. And the smell, I don't know, to me, I love the smell of ocean. I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at that, it's alive. A sea moss usually will last in the refrigerator when it's live like this after you make your gel. Sometimes I don't make a gel right away. I just store it like that until I'm ready. There was a piece of green. See how it's changed? I almost look at that color again. Okay. And this is the purple. Now it's changed colors. Okay, so this is the third actually, your third process. Okay, we're just going to put that right over in there. And I don't know, some people don't do this, but personally I do, because when I'm done with my sea moss, I like a very smooth type of gel. I don't like it to have little lumps in it. And so the way that I have found to alleviate having lumps in my sea moss is that I get a pot and I put water in it and I let it boil. And once it's boiled, I cut it off and I put my sea moss over in the water. I'm back, and let me tell you what I'm doing now. This is some boiled alkaline water that I boiled, and then I put my sea moss over in it. You might say, well, why would you do that? Well, because I like a smooth gel. And when you boil the water and let the sea moss sit over in it for about 10 minutes or so, it makes the sea moss a little softer to work with when you put it in the blender. And it makes such a wonderful, smooth gel. And so that's the process that I wanted to show you. So let's watch this. And by the way, ladies, I don't know if you grow plants or if you have plants in your home, but you can take this water that this was in and use it for plant food. You can take this and pour it in a gallon jug, add more cold water to it, and use it for plant food. Hey, and guess what else? You can use it to cook with. Okay, so it's so many uses that you could get with sea moss. So I'm going to go ahead and get this blended up, and then I'll be right back. Oh, by the way, let me show you first. I'm going to add some more alkaline water to it. It's hot. I'm going to add just a teeny bit. See about right there? Let's see what happens. I'm going to put it about right there. Okay? All right. Here we go. Okay. So we're back, and we're going to get this blend going. I'm just going to do a little. Okay, so that's about 30 seconds. And let me tell you, you don't have to make your blend as thick as this is going to be. I just want you to see the consistency. Look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? And it's still warm. With the blend, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is just gorgeous. Voila! And so what we have here is your beautiful golden sea moss that's going to end up looking just like, oh, voila. Look at that. Is that quality or what? Let's see, I'm sure that if I, look at that. Oh my goodness. That's gel. Is that gel or what? So, think about EMA'S Garden the next time you purchase your sea moss so that you can have the quality that your body needs for the wellness that it will have. Healthy is wealthy. Have a good one.